Alrighty, so welcome back to my Deadman's challenge. The last episode I did had some audio problems that you may or may not have noticed because I managed to filter them out, or at least in my small testing of it. I had the problem before where I had some like a voltage buzz or something going on and caused a horrible buzzing. But when I was doing that previously, I was only recording one channel of audio, and so if I had to filter it out, it sort of destroyed the game audio as well, which made it sound really bad. This time, because I'd changed the setting, I was recording multiple channels. It was easy enough. Should I just sleep for now? It was easy enough to just do a tiny bit to it. But yeah, so hopefully that wasn't too annoying for everybody. I am doing that thing where I am trying to do two things at once, which is talk and do actions, and I struggle with that, so I do trail off. I apologise. Now let's get my concentration back. Alright. Water, food, good. Sleep for warmth. Wind dies out. Hopefully we can duck outside. Oh yeah, we're warm enough, that's good. Got a decent amount of water. Just going to check what the days are doing. 29 days there, 27 days actually survived. Shouldn't be any wolves near here, but you know, there were the two wolves further away, so just going to try and be a little bit cautious. Now, I have no idea if the deer that was around here before is still around or it decided to disappear. Kind of had a feeling I probably should have tried to chuck a arrow into it. Oh, it's over there. Maybe he'll bounce back this way in a minute. As much as anything, I also want the hide. Try and think about making some pants soon. So I'd quite like the deer to make its way down here. The speed it's going, I'll be frozen again before that happens. Could think about, yeah, he's too far away to throw a rock behind or whatever, but also wondering where the rabbits are. Now, did I drop hides in here? I think I did. No. Oh, that's right, because the deer hides were cured, but do I have... Oh no, one was cured. One's fresh. Let's just make sure these are not being neglected while we're here. Remember to pick them up shortly. I don't know what happens to the, loading and unloading of deer while you do things like that. It's still up there, I think. Just don't know where the rabbits went. Trying to figure out how likely that deer is to run off with all my arrows as well, or run up a steep slope like that where I got zero chance of getting it, because that would suck. I'm better off just waiting until I have a better shot at like a deer on the ice. It's probably going to be a couple of days before I head down to the ice, so Which means if I did do something with that guy, it would have to be hopefully assured of a better kill. Just thinking about run this way. Don't go that way, go this way. Missed. Oh. There's moonwalking deer. Oh, now the rabbits have come back, but now I'm about to freeze. And I don't know where that other arrow is sticking out of the rock. And is it broken? I think it's broken, maybe. So about to freeze. Just stop, take a chew on some grass. Chew some grass. He's not going to chew some grass, he's going to walk. I'm freezing, buddy. Let me put an arrow in you. Come on. Don't get spooked yet. Let's have to take a shot. Did I even hit it? Well, I did then, so... Well, they've been moonwalking. It's not the best, but, you know, we'll take it. Gonna go inside and warm up. Okay. We'll actually sleep to get warmth back. $14 sticks, bit of coal. Any of these finished reading? No, I did that in the other episode and left them as they were. Okay. I feel like this is about to turn really bad weather. Do I put this fire? Do we do this in the morning? I might do that in the morning. Maybe do that in the morning when we can maybe do a mag lens fire. Yeah, look at this. This wind is coming up. Okay. Yeah, no point being impatient on that. Let's go back inside. I think I have some inside things to do. Like we can... There's a broken arrow. So 1 arrowhead left and still 7 arrows. Those okay. Couple of productive things we can do before sleeping. is it nice out? Let's just see. It's actually warmer now than it was before in that little mini blizzard. Does not look like an aurora, but does. Not out of the wind here. Probably not really going to get out of the wind. Let's just see if this is going to... So this is where... Let's put on a... put on a half litre there, just while we do some thinking time. -3, we're going to need a bit more on that at least. Should get us... So, it's 1 hour quartering time. Okay for food, there's an hour on that. That will boil off, so maybe we'll just pick that up actually. Yeah, let's try the 1 hour. It's 1 hour no matter what we use. Probably actually really want to be a little bit warmer. A few minutes until we can actually do that. 14 more minutes. Don't really want to quarter while that temperature will drop. How much of that did we get? That hasn't been enough time to add a coal, has it? No, it has. Great. Take it. We're a bit warmer now. Alright, let's try that 1 hour quarter. Hatchet or knife. Okay, shouldn't have offered that. Great stuff. Just put a litre on there. Put a half litre on there. Let's rush this stuff inside. Everything else is definitely cured, right? Cool. What is the shortest here? 21 minutes. Let's just get... get half a kilo. Quite happy to just do this half kilo at a time while these things cook. I don't want to do too much. We're going to get exhausted and need to go inside shortly, so... We got 5 minutes, 22 minutes. Minutes. Just use the hacksaw on that one. More repairable. $39 minutes, 9 minutes. It's probably all I'll do at the moment. Probably just do some more on that in the morning. We need to go inside and get no decoy there. 28 minutes there. Just gonna take a couple of torches. Partly just to get that down to the time that that's going to take to cook. I'll take one more. And then with the buffer on that, so 20 minutes, 24 minutes, that should get it done. That'll be our breakfast in the morning. Let's go inside and sleep. Definitely not carrying any meat on us. Alright. Cool, so drink some of our water. Fully fed, sleep for 7. Sounds like a lovely day out there. I'm going to actually sleep for some more. In the hopes that gets a bit nicer. Okay, so there's another cured one somewhere in here. There you go. I'm going to drop my other cured one at the moment so I don't have the extra weight. Just for now. Let's spread these out a little. Right, so there's a magic spot just here somewhere. Okay. Let's see what's going on out here today. It's a little bit cold, not too bad. Even meat we can do. That did not finish cooking. That makes me so... Oh, that made a sizzle sound when I dropped it back there. That's outstanding. Contemplating trying to just get into this hut that's up here, but it has the possibility of being reasonably well guarded, so just with those the bridge trolls. Definitely no meat. Oh, there's a wolf. Yeah, it is actually a little bit guarded at the moment. I don't think I'm gonna just try and take them on too badly. I mean, it's just wandering around there. And my feeling is on normal interlooper you don't really get... I think it's more of a stalker wolves scenario, those ones. And I suspect they have two places, as most of the wolves do, like they can hang out there or hang out somewhere else, so I think we just wait for a much clearer day. I mean, I could think about trying to lure it in with some bait and put an arrow in it, but I kind of get the feeling he's going to just probably not die and have to run off somewhere and lose my arrow. I think hunting the wolves is going to be a much better on the ice activity, probably. We need to warm up, so I'm just going to race one of these inside and do this in the warm. Might just be grabbing one of those wolves' attention at the moment. Hopefully he turns around when we disappear out of view inside the building. "53 minutes. We need to warm up anyway. Why not?" Now I think the meat bags do deteriorate quite quickly, so I probably am better off not sprint with 2 meat bags. We are quite encumbered, it would seem. Just going to use the hacksaw on these two. Just don't want the day to get too far ahead of us. Side is most out of the wind. Sort of this side. I mean, there's a mag lens fire. No, it's not as sunny as... It's a bit foggy. Okay, the shadows on the ground is what throws me. Sure, I definitely didn't have any decoys on me while I was doing that. "45, 53. I'm pretty sure you don't get any credit for how much that's cooked. You gotta cook it again from scratch. Well, I won't know now because I've mucked it up with all my other meat. Okay. Got some wind is coming in for me. We should boil up that other half done water too. If I was really clever, I actually would have started the fire between these limbs. Because that would have been a really clever thing to do. Could have been made a cookout there and chopped down 2 sets of cedar. That would have been really bright. As it is, I'm limiting myself to just breaking down branches. Some nice fog for us. What am I doing? Water. Water is what I wanted. I'm just trying to plan how long I stay here versus make my next move. Meat. Just checking if there's any extra stick-based resources. Not that I can see easily. Don't think I necessarily need to... Is there a small piece here? No. I just still this. Make sure I grab the piece I thought I was grabbing. 317. You'll get done in the time. Grab another small piece. And you're a big piece. Can I get you done? Probably. 2.5 litres. I won't do this for the moment. Nothing else we can tear down. But I might make an extra bandage. To be honest. Okay. So we'll just eat a couple of these. There's a rabbit running around out there. Yes, your lucky day, rabbit. Don't think I need any more rabbit stuff right now. Okay. Oh, I do have a little piece on me, actually. It's a bit silly. So, just thinking ahead to the stuff we might be able to make. You know, that's, you know, still a good, yeah, a good 4.5, nearly 5 days away from being able to make that. We'll be aiming for the pants. So we've actually only got, will only give us one spare gut. We'd need one more gut, and I know where some cured gut is. It would be back in the ravine, or we can wait for this stuff to cure for 5 days. So still a few days away from being able to craft what we would want. I mean, we could craft the, look here. Do I have enough? Did I actually have enough? I can actually do the mitts. I'd probably be better off doing the mitts. And then coming back here in a few days' time, grabbing that deer hide and the rest of those guts. And I think that will give us enough to do the pants. Although we'd be topped out by then. But that would be a good use of our time. A little bit of daylight now. Is there a... so we have lost those socks now. Is there a worthwhile repair we can chuck into anything? I mean, that toque's dropping again a bit. I think we've got heaps of cloth. 14 at the moment we can pull. There's one piece in here somewhere. Are you over there? We can get one piece from here. But I think I'm gonna try and chuck a repair into that. Everything is deteriorating quite quickly. The bedroll's on the 77. We'll chuck one into that soon. Wearing that. The jeans won't just yet. Yeah, we'll probably just leave the rest for the moment. 4 bandages now, which is good. Should I do indoor lumberjacking? It doesn't necessarily mean we'll leave it here, but here's probably a good spot to set up some traps actually, but we don't have the spare gut to do it yet. We could get a little gut factory going on here if we're catching rabbits with 3 or 4 snares. The snare takes you need to build it at a bench, but you need 1 gut and 1 wood. Yeah, if we're going in for a longer term thing, I think that's a good little ploy for Deadman to keep the food ticking over, keep the gut and materials ticking over. Let me just do. I can do them in the dark. Can I get 1 hour into this? Now what's our water situation? Might be able to just get 1 hour of book reading in. Again, while we got calories. We are absolutely not tired yet. Can't imagine there's much in the way of easy sticks anywhere nearby that we haven't already got. It's a tiny limb, but still going to take us a while. We need to sharpen that hatchet a bit more as well. We're going to be going through our whetstones a bit. We got ourselves a few little sticks. Mostly because I'm starting to think I'm going to need guts soon and I don't have a stone. Oh, he got spooked. Missed. And again. Just needed to put it out in front of it a bit. I don't want to ruin these too much. This one's going to break probably on this shot. Damn it. Right, we're cold now. We got to go inside. It's your lucky day, rabbit. Yeah, how about I pick up that stone? I've been a little bit cavalier with the condition. Just a little bit. Alright. Right, just gonna grab everything. What am I doing? Alright, so probably just going to sleep again. I mean, sort of a little bit sedentary, like moving pretty slow through the world, but basically just holding tight on places where we got like good stockpiles of food. So not tired enough to, almost tired enough to sleep. There's these things I said I was gonna break down in the dark. There's a piece of cloth somewhere over here. There's one more piece of cloth there. I went past it. Where is it? There you are. Is it an aurora blizzard? Like, that looks pretty bright. It's just a windy aurora. Oh, isn't that pretty? See, now we could actually do something inside. And then sleep afterwards. What could we do? We could probably read one more hour of this, not that book, one more hour of this book. Yeah, now I think we'll sleep for our full 7. Just checking we've got enough food and water. Alright, so days survived 29 days. So it must be on like the 31st day here, but yeah, 29 days, so not far off actually that 30-day limit. So playing it safe has got us to that magic number, and I've still got a heap of conditions, so we're doing pretty good. Let's duck out and grab a small bit of breakfast. Fairly cold morning. Big pieces. Nothing left in there. Just wondering where my lucky rabbit friend has gotten to. Alright. Chuck an hour into the book. Just in time for a blizzard to come up on us. Of course it did. And getting low on the water, so it's probably what it's going to do to try and test us. It's going to revisit the let's revisit the inventory a little bit here. Get back underweight if we can. That's not going to get any more edible as the world goes on, so hang on a second. Well, we are going to get tired, but chuck another hour of research into the book. I'll wait for the weather to improve a little bit and leapfrog to the next cabin on our journey. So I might actually just sleep for a couple of hours so we don't get overburdened from being tired. Try and hopefully get to the good part of the afternoon. Sleep for 3 hours. Sounds nice-ish. No, sounds like it's getting towards nice-ish, but it's still windy probably. But it doesn't feel too cold. So I think this is probably our cue to move to the next spot. We got 34 and a bit. This will make us heavy, most certainly. Actually, I did say I was going to leave the fresh one here. Probably leave the other fresh one. Do I just leave all the deer hide here? I just got to remember to come back for the deer hide and the guts. They're all waiting here. Yeah, I think that's probably the best. I'm going to come back for the guts anyway. We can go and make our gloves. Yeah, let's make our move. Two small pieces. Tiniest piece. Right. Trying to get off the cheese error hill. Alright. It's probably a Maglens day. Will it turn before I get too far? That is the question. Minus 11. So that is breeze, so minus 8. We could probably be a little bit warmer if we could find the wind sheltered spot, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're trying to think about if there's places where birch bark live in this map. I don't know of any, definitely. So just dock in here, check for resources, warm up, and make our way to the Cinder Hills coal mine. Alright, what have we got in here? Obviously more old bedrolls we can tear up if we want. Nothing under there. Nothing I can see there. Okay, so Summit Soda. Something pretty good nick. Hey, some herbal tea. Save me on having to make a ratio all the time. That's pretty good. Happy enough with that. Nothing else there. Okay. Definitely nothing else down here. Well. It'll be a little bit heavy for the next bit, but needed to warm up anyway. maybe quickly take this opportunity, warm up the rest of the way. Anything else we would like to drop? Apparently 3 sticks wasn't enough. Hey. When we get into the Cinder Hills coal mine, we'll probably just quickly loot it and probably call that the end of the episode. But we still have to make it past this corner. Don't think I hear footsteps. Oh yeah, occasionally they can be right there, but I think it's mostly when you've been running around with bait on you. Alrighty. Get in here. So yeah, just gonna quickly check the diary. Still on 29 days. That could happen any point. So not sure if a stim can be in here, which is see alright, but I'm gonna turn this on so it comes out a little bit better on the video. Quickly pick those up, but drop a whole bunch right here. Basically including all the ones I have. I'm just gonna drop that as well. There's generally so much coal in this place, it is ludicrous. That should circle around. So it's a dead end, but possibility of a couple of bits there maybe. Okay, so here's our second emergency stem, which is awesome. I don't really want it, but I picked it up. I'll put it back somewhere. More survive the outdoors. Never seen anything really behind there. Never really seen much under there. Drop all the coal there again for us to pick up on the way back. So hopefully a lot of this coal becomes stuff like fishing fuel or something. So I'll try and truck a bunch of it down to the fishing village. So, an extra hacksaw. Because it took us so long to find our first one. Let's turn that off for a moment. I mean, it is bright enough in here without it. I might do it for a little while just to save the fuel, but it's sort of just so the video doesn't get so horribly compressed. And now we know they're empty. As we know that is. Another soda. 13%. Let's just drink it right now. I tell you what, like, it is actually a lot easier to find the coal with the light on. So I think on one of my outer loopers I found like 49 or 45 pieces of coal in here. Oh, more matches, they're always handy. Ski jacket probably not so much. I've never thought if you could open that container from down here at all, but again, drop all the coal here for the way back so we're not stupidly heavy for this part. The other way to do it is to get all the way to the end, come back and pick up all the stuff on the way back, but oh well. More wood matches. I'm less likely to push to the tower now, but still potentially worth just going to the tower for the fun of it. I don't think I really need that book. Tell you what, this coal doesn't need to be picked up because it will spawn all by itself. Now what I'm going to do, I should turn this light off. Docking out here because I kept thinking every now and then there's something that grows out here, but there never is. There's Pleasant Valley. We've seen only a little bit of it on our way back from Timberwolf Mountain. We may go that way and go back to Timberwolf and try and summit now. Not now, but at some point in this run. Just trying to figure out if we do it at this point, or do we do it like actually loot Coastal Highway first. So we've pretty much just about made, 30 days will tick over at some point, and that was kind of the little benchmark you're meant to try and make it to. Now obviously this has been a little bit of a different run in that you've got birch bark now, but it's been fun to try that and see how that affects the game, and you know, I think it makes it pretty easy compared to other you know, the purist version of the run. But it has been fun. I think it does make the mode, you know, fun because there's sort of some hope involved. There's another piece of coal somewhere here. You definitely can't light a fire in here. I'm always pretty sure about that now. It's an 81% hacksaw. What is ours? Ours is 97, so ours is definitely gonna stay here. So we got 9 kilos of coal. That'll go to the other end. Probably just going to park all of those. Park the maple. Tell you what I'm gonna. There's still a little bit of light. Let's quickly make up some arrow shafts. Oh, there's some light. Now, how are we off for water and stuff? Quickly make one more arrow from our broken spare arrowhead from a broken arrow. Get that underway. Now we're standing here completely in the dark. I think we'll probably call this the end of the episode. We have, as of this thing now, reached still 29 days. So we'll sleep, wake up in the morning and it'll probably have ticked over. But yeah. Well, I turn this lamp on while we at least sign off so you're not just staring at a black screen. But yeah, we'll sign off here. And I'll see you in the next episode where we tick off the 30 days and then go and have a few more adventures and probably take a few more risks. Alright, I'll see you next time.